Hi, my name is Darren. Now, Dr. Bernard Medea, who is a pathologist, and other four others, because it says there were five people who performed an autopsy on Albert Ojwang. What he came out and said, in fact, he said that Albert's body had head injuries, had a neck compression, which in short means that he was strangled, or there was an attempt to strangle him, and wounds on the limbs, upper limbs, lower limbs, and all that said with some, bloods all over the place, or strands of flesh on his body. All this and the information that shows that Albert was picked from Homa Bay, which is a fact, driven for 6 hours to Central Police in Nairobi. And guess what? He was also checked into Central Police in Nairobi 26 hours later from the time he was picked. So where was he taken before being taken to police? And then when you put together with what the doctors have said they found on his body after performing an autopsy, it makes police a crime scene. It simply means something happened to Ojwang that is illegal. He was beaten, or he was tortured, he was murdered. When I read headlines such as this that you see on the Standard, and you collaborate with what the doctor says, and you also look at the distance from where Albert was picked, the time he was checked into Central Police of Kenya or Nairobi, it shows that something went wrong. And all this because someone made a post, a social media post, saying that police receives 56 billion Kenyan shillings annually. But I want us to step back a little bit and look at the police statement, which they rushed to put out and say he hit his head on the wall. Does the hitting the head on the wall explain the neck compressions? The beatings on the upper limbs and lower limbs? Does that explain it? Like, does this letter that was put out by police as a statement explain all these? So what I'm trying to say is that police made a fool of itself, and that PR officers should always hold on before they make such statements. And this is why the Senate is now saying that Langat, who is the deputy IG, should be arrested and answer, the charges of murder. What do you think? Just let me know.